Hey guys, Grüße aus Deutschland, greetings from Germany. It's after work for me and it's raining out there. I'm loving it. It's cold and it's raining. I just got home, I switched into my comfy clothes and then I went onto an online delivery service and I ordered myself some nasi goreng, which is fried rice with chicken. I was totally craving it. Plus, I need a little bit of a highlight today because work is getting surreal. I just found out another reason why apparently my body has acted up last week in order for me to not go to work. It takes a lot for me to call out, but when my lip is swollen, I can't sit there as a receptionist and look like somebody hit me in the face. And so I called out last week, as you guys know, and a whole bunch of things went down that I'm slowly finding out about. And one of them is that our entire IT department on location was fired. I had no idea. And I worked yesterday. Yesterday was my first day back. And so they were offered a severance package. And if they don't accept it, they will get terminated. And so all these guys, it's all guys that I've been working with. I don't know if some of you remember, but a couple of years ago when I was at work in the morning and I was putting in an IT ticket and I said I need some badges programmed, and the guy that usually did it from IT didn't respond all morning, and that was odd because he usually did like within seconds. And so he didn't. All of a sudden I'm getting a phone call, and this was during the pandemic already. I'm getting a phone call from another IT guy that says, "Hey, have you seen him?" And then he said his name. "Have you seen him today?" And I said, "No, I have not." And he's not responding to IT tickets. What is going on? And he said, "Do me a favor, go back there and see if he's there, if his stuff is there." The IT guy called from home office. And so I went back there to the IT office and nobody was there, and his cigarettes were not there or anything that would indicate that he had showed up for work. And long story short, he had passed away on Saturday, and this was on Monday morning, and he died at the age of 59. And what really made me feel bad about that is that every time I interacted with him, which was a lot because I am the receptionist that prints the cards, the badges, and then IT programs the chips in the cards. And so we were in contact with that guy a lot, and he always said that he can't wait to retire, because that's when he's gonna take it easy and he's gonna have so much fun. And he was always talking about that. Well, guess what? He never made it to that age because he died at the age of 59. So after he had died, I mean, we were all in shock. But after he had died, not even 6 months after his death, one of the apprentices had to apply for his job, otherwise the position would have gone away. And so that guy I have a really good connection with, and he asked me for advice. He said, "Can I do this? Can I apply for his job?" And I said, "Yeah, the position is gonna go away. Go ahead and apply for it." And he got it, and so out of his apprenticeship he made it into that position, which was pretty a busy position. And so I've been close with him, like everybody in IT. Yeah, they're all fired. I mean, basically, I don't care about the difference, them offering them severance packages, because these guys are gonna be gone. And most of them are going to be gone by February, which means we will not have an IT department on location. And I don't know how they want to program badges when there's nobody there to program them, unless they want to put that on our heads too. They've been adding a lot to our responsibility since the pandemic started. But yeah, I'm a little bit in shock. I haven't really processed the thought that the entire IT department is going to be gone. And see, I know all of them, and for none of them it's a problem. None of them have the 7 kids that, the guy I was telling you about. Um, and they're all qualified. They can find jobs. And the one that finished his apprenticeship and slipped into that position that was vacant because of my colleague passing away. He already has an offer where he makes more money than he does now, because he went straight from apprenticeship into employment, and you can't ask for much money then. But because I checked with them, I said, "Are you guys all right?" And all of them said, "Yeah." Like most of them already have new job offers, but they're still not gonna be there for me anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? That sounds selfish, but that is the part that bugs me, that there won't be an IT department on location, and it's hard enough to deal with Microsoft. And I don't know. Sometimes I want to call the Microsoft hotline and say, "Give me one of your programmers," because oh my gosh. Is there a minimum IQ that you have to have in order to work for Microsoft? Because the way they program some software, you can just shake your head in disbelief because it makes absolutely no sense. But yeah, so I'm not worried about these guys. They're gonna find jobs. Some of them already have. It's just, the community is it's like we're a family, and that is gonna get destroyed by what the company is doing now. And also, I had the general director, one of the two on location. I had him come to the reception, and he said, "How are you holding up?" And I said, "What is going on? Why is everybody acting out of the ordinary? I just want to get my severance package offered, and nobody will do it." And he goes, "Because we're not going to let you and the other receptionist go. You are like holding up morale of this place." And I said, "And that's why you show up in front of me asking me how I'm doing." It's all surreal. And I'm still under the influence of medication, and so I'm not fully understanding everything anyway. But this is surreal. An entire IT department is gone. And I know exactly that if we should have any problems, because we've had problems with Microsoft before, I've mentioned it on my channel. And I asked one of the apprentices from IT, I said, can you logically explain to me why Microsoft is doing this? And he said, "I cannot." And I said, "Okay, explain to me why I have the same software at home and I don't have these problems, and I come here and I have these problems." And he goes, "It's probably IT doing this." I said, "You are in the IT department." And he goes, "You're going to have to open a ticket and see what happens." And so two guys from India contacted me, and they tried to open an MS Teams chat at a time where I was sleeping at home. And so the next day, and they were like, "Hello, hi, are you there?" And so the next day when I got to the office, I wrote back, "Yeah, no, because in Germany we sleep at night. Not sure if you're aware of the fact that there's a time difference between India and Germany." And so he said he's going to find somebody that can help me during my working hours. And so he got me another guy from India who apparently worked night shift or something like that. And his English was so bad that I told my boss, "I'm going to close the ticket. This is ridiculous." And that is usually not the case. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Indians, but I have to be able to communicate, and I couldn't communicate with him nor the other guy that contacted me afterwards, asking why is the ticket being closed when the problem is not been resolved. And I wrote back because I can't find anybody that speaks English well enough to help me with this problem. And so, yeah, so that's what we're going to have to deal with once our German and American IT guys are gone. And that is a fact. I'm going to have to get used to now. And I talked to my boss lady again, the team leader, again today. I said, I want to go. This is no longer fun. And she said, but we have so many plans and this is like restructuring. And I said, you're firing everybody that could help us with computer problems. I mean, that alone is insane. And you've let people go that have been with the company for decades. And they're gone now, and who's doing their work, It's just surreal. But yeah, this is my update from today from work. I've never seen anything like it or experienced anything like it. And so, yeah, just thought I'd update you on that. Health-wise, I'm still not at the top of my game. My voice, of course, is, sounds worse when I talk for most of the day. That'll do the trick. And I've taken my last cortisone pill. And, yeah. And I got myself some more decongestant, whoops, and I dropped it, nasal spray. That helps. But yeah, I guess it's gonna be a couple of weeks to, 4 weeks until I'm back in the game. But yeah, this is it from me for today. Thank you for listening to this, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye. Tschüssi.